Are we live?
Yeah, we should be.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy
Welcome.
Thursday. I'm waiting for mine to update so I can see.
Okay.
I think we are live.
We are.
And I remembered to turn down my phone. It's a miracle.
Yeah.
Happy Thursday, everyone. I can't believe it's already Thursday again.
Time is warping.
Wasn't it just Thursday? Yes, happy Free Stitch Friday Day.
Yes.
That one I was really
Fun.
excited to see your guys' reaction because it was such a awesome design, if I do say so myself.
It is really cute. It's so cute.
So that was exciting. Let us know where you're joining from. And yeah.
What are you guys
We're trying to wake up still, I feel like. It's very cloudy and rainy and overcast. Actually, the thunder woke me up several times last night, and we don't get a lot of thunderstorms here, but it's crazy.
It's been nice. I am savoring the no heat yet. It's still hot, but I am very thankful it's not been blazing hot yet.
We've had a few 100-degree days.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been crazy. It hasn't been crazy.
I'm very thankful for that.
Okay. Awesome. I love to see where you guys are joining from. California, Illinois, Houston, Connecticut, California, Wyoming. Is it still cold there in Wyoming? Does it get super cold there?
I bet they're just starting spring, honestly.
Yeah.
Right now. But, yeah.
Yes.
Welcome.
We have a lot to share today. We will be debuting our summer release. We've been sneak peeking some of those pieces, and we're going to show a new Quaker.
All of them.
We are going to debut the seasonal sampling summer.
Oh, I should have grabbed the other ones.
Oh, well, we can grab those at the store. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much.
For everything. Thank you. Where to begin?
So we have a lot to share. We have a lot to share.
It's like, where do we begin? But I think we show everything that came in the newsletter.
Okay.
And then we can show the new stuff and whips and all of that.
I do want to mention we will not be showing Sip and Stitch today.
A lot of people are still waiting.
There are people that still have not received theirs. But thank you so much for your feedback on our Facebook group. You guys are awesome. Yeah. I've loved reading the comments. So we will be showing everything from the Sip and Stitch next week. And we'll probably have a handful of boxes during that live to release. Yeah.
It's not listed now. We ran through all of them.
And we hold some back so we make sure everyone who ordered one, theirs arrived, there were no issues. And so we just have to hold some back for those types of things, and then we list everything. So the sound is low.
I noticed that it was being weird this morning.
Do we need to talk louder? Do I need to talk louder?
I'm all the way up on my computer. I don't really know what to do otherwise.
I don't think the mic's working.
Hello? Hello. I felt like it was acting weird, but we did our test run and they said it was fine.
Okay, some people saying sound is fine.
Okay.
We will try and talk.
No, but it's fine. Okay.
We'll try and talk better, louder.
Right. I apologize. I'm not a tech person, and I am trying as tech as I can get. But yeah, that's it.
I would have no idea how to adjust the microphone sound, to be honest. Okay. All right, let's get into it. So today was Free Stitch Friday, and let's just show how cute this is. This is 4th of July round, and I'm having so much fun designing round things. There's something like very satisfying, like my garden variety, those are all round. They're just so cute and fun. I love how this turned out. We'll put it down here.
Okay.
So you can zoom in.
We still have the kits for this. Oh, I didn't grab the little goodie. Lindsay went to the store.
I have one over here. I can go
grab the goodie.
I can grab that.
All right. So we still have the kits. So if you want to snag the floss cloth and goodie, Lindsay's grabbing that. This is a fat quarter that she finished with, and then this is a trim we had hand dyed by Color and Cotton.
And then this was the goodie inside the kit. It is a heart needle minder that says, it's called Heart of America.
Yes.
I love how small it is. I like these tiny needle minders. They're very, I don't know. I like everything miniature.
And this is the back. She just did 2 boards together.
Yes.
We don't have the boards.
I sent this off to be finished for Faye Rigsby finished this for me. And she just cut circles because we don't have that size. We will be having a special size cut for the garden variety pieces, but this was a different size. So, yes. Yeah, this isn't a board. It's just sticky board. It's 2 pieces of sticky board that have been glued together. So, you just cover both of your pieces.
Made a backer, and then the piece that it's on.
And then, I don't know if you mentioned.
I did. I don't know the name of that.
It's called Stargazing by Color and Cotton. It's a hand-dyed rickrack, and it's perfect for that piece. So, I am not sure the exact size she cut these at. I don't know. I don't have a ruler here to measure that.
Super cute.
But they're bigger than any pre-cut circles I was able to find. So I know
we used to sell, I don't know if we have any in stock. We have sold before round rulers. Lindsay has a finishing tutorial. It's Snowman 24, how to finish round.
Yes.
So if you're interested in that, that is a great tutorial Lindsay has on how to finish. Lindsay is coming with seasonal sampling. I knew it.
Oh, awesome.
They're great.
The best.
Yes.
Okay, so all of that is available. You can still get the kit to stitch it with the goodie. And then obviously we have the finishing kits.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I can, do you want me to put that over here?
You have more room.
Yeah, I got room.
Yeah.
Got lots of stuff to share you guys.
So cute.
So let's keep going. Okay.
What now?
Other
we
things in the newsletter.
This new bundle came out. I picked it out. It's so cute. It's a lot of, I mixed in these 2, this piece. I think all these are from Star Spangled, but I'm not 100% sure. But I thought it was really fun and bright for patriotic.
Yes.
I really like it.
Oh. Yes, I love the colors. They're super 4th of July. I love this plaid. This is a great plaid.
I do love that plaid. Yeah, that's great.
So that was available as well. It would be great for finishing, for backings of your projects.
I know you want
like
it.
Modeling it.
It's so cute.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, we don't know the information you guys are asking. We're so great. We don't know the size of the rounds.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
If I had a ruler sitting here, I'd hurry and just. But I don't feel like that.
I can.
I'm sure. Yeah.
And then we have a bunch of restocked items. I have them in here. Let me grab this basket.
Is this a restock? Is
Yeah.
that why you have that sitting here?
Yeah, we restocked the stitching quilt finishing kit.
So stitching quilt, and that comes with the pins and the rickrack and the backing. Really cute.
We also stocked the summer Quaker kit.
Summer Quaker.
If you
And we'll be sharing a new Quaker in
Yes.
this broadcast.
Yes, we are.
I loved stitching this. This uses silk floss, and I really enjoyed stitching that.
We just got a bunch of Chantel's stuff in, her boards for her pieces. I'm just gonna flip the screen.
Okay.
So the paddle for all of the folks by hands on. And we have these in our store now. These are for all the little rounds. You could maybe finish the patriotic on that.
Yeah, what are those rounds called? The wildflower, gathering wildflowers, gathering.
We got both sizes of this thing. Rustic rhythm.
Yeah, rustic rhythm.
There's a small and a large. And then also the clipster. So a lot of these are for hands-on designs patterns. And I know that she finished your alphabet on one of these.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Your Valentine's alphabet.
Nice.
And then we just got a bunch of charts.
All right, we restocked, I think, these ones. The Crafty Blue Bonnet. I thought these were super
they
cute.
are really cute.
1776. Home is where my samplers are. We have Silver Creek, Peace, Love, Stitch. God Save the Queen by Annie Bees. Dark Nights and Twinkling Lights. Friendship Never Melts Away. And Elizabeth and Fitzwilliam. All those are Annie Bees. And those were all restocked. So I really like those Crafty Blue Bonnet pieces.
Check it out.
Those are really cute.
The new charts from other awesome designers.
Yeah.
I forgot. I can't reach that.
Okay.
Okay.
What else do
Was
we
that
have
it?
to show? We whipped through that stuff because we got to show all the new
excited.
stuff. Do we want to show? Okay. So let's start with the garden rounds
Okay.
since we already started sharing those.
Okie dokie.
So we have, for the first release of the garden variety, I know I call them garden rounds. I'll probably call them that.
We'll probably always call them that.
I don't know what I was thinking, you guys, but
You
when
need
I
to run that by us.
when I named them, I named it garden variety. But we've been calling them garden rounds for a year. I don't know what happened in my brain to do that. Okay, so the first 4 are these awesome fruits. Am I going to show them?
Hold them?
Okay, sure. I'll hold them
And then
first.
flip it?
So we showed the watermelon first. We showed that a couple weeks ago. And each one has 2 pins from Just Another Button Company. This one has a watermelon and a bee. And in all 4 of these, the bee is in all 4. So it's not pin, but like the bee motif is in all 4. And then last week we showed the lemon. And here's the, and she'll switch the camera in a minute.
Getting them just right.
This is the lemon and has a lemon and a flower pin. I love how the lemon turned out.
Yeah.
And then you can't have lemons without limes. So you need lemon and lime. So I love the lime one.
It's so cute.
And that one has a lime and a little flower motif for the button, or the pins, excuse me. And then last but not least is cherries. So these are the first 4 that we're releasing, and the frame, we will be releasing the frame. This is a custom made frame by my dad. And will the Free Stitch Friday fit in the garden round frame?
Maybe.
Yes, it will.
Oh, okay.
I tested it. I did test it before I sent it off to the finisher.
Oh, funny.
It will fit. Okay, so here is this.
Yeah. So.
And then.
So with that being said, this was stitched on 32 count light taupe. We have that in stock. We have all the taupes in stock.
I do want to say, I tested something. I tested one of the rounds that we had stitched on 28 count, and it still fit in the frame.
There's just not as much.
There's just not as much space over here. But it will, if you do 28 count, it will still fit in the frame.
So
there's just not as much border.
Everything will be sold pretty much separately with this. I forgot to grab. We do have floss packs coming for this set of 4. And then we have every pin pack that will be sold individually. So this one's here. This is the lime.
Put the lime in the coconut.
And watermelon. So these will be sold separately as well.
Did you change the camera?
No. Oh my heck, you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do that again.
Bad. I'll just show all 4. So with that being said, you can order these separately. So each pin pack will have 1 floss pack for all 4, which I forgot to grab. And then you'll get a 4-pack of, is it a 4-pack?
Yes, we are going to package these in packages of 4. So these are like the sticky board that we got custom laser or custom cut to fit into the frame.
Yeah. And then you can purchase your frames individually. So if you don't want to buy 4, you can just get 1 and, you know, interchange the ones you want, or get all 4.
Yeah.
Limited quantities. I mean, these are handmade by our dad in Braden.
Yes, and they paint all of them. Like, you're getting a finished piece. Like, you don't have to do any work on painting your frame. It's already painted. It's already ready. You just slip your piece in there.
And then so does everyone feel good about this? Okay. So with that,
I'm so excited about these, you guys.
And we haven't confirmed, but so these are your charts. And I think we need to nail this down because we usually bundle our releases. So you'll be able to get the 4 garden rounds and then the 2 other charts as a pack. But these are individuals.
Yes, I did them individually.
So if you just want one, you're able to just order the 1, but this is all 4 of them.
Yeah.
And they're so cute. Lindsay did a really good job with making those.
They're just so fun, and they are just the beginning of the series. I have some really fun ones that are, you know, different kind of season of gardening.
And Katie commented, everything will be released Thursday, June 12th at 6 a.m. Mountain Time.
Yes.
Please subscribe to our stitching newsletter. That's where you will see the links first, or just stalk the website at 6 a.m. But the nice thing about the newsletter, everything's directly linked.
Yes, so you don't have to like go searching. Everything will have a link for the new releases.
I love the center of this. Like, it is really striking on the camera.
So I kind of thought of a bandana.
That's really cool.
I don't know. It was really interesting. I had so much fun doing each one, and like the flowers are all on the diagonal, and like I had to really use my brain, you guys, because designing on a diagonal is different than just having a perpendicular and parallel. Like I had to design diagonally, and I love symmetry so much. Like I love when things are symmetrical. It's just aesthetically pleasing to me. And so
someone asked, this is all DMC, so it'll be a DMC floss pack for all 4 garden rounds.
Yes.
And look how striking it is. She did 2/2. Yep. So it's going to make it more dense. If you do 1/2, it'll be a little more dainty looking.
So I want to hear what fruit is your favorite. I'd love to hear.
I just think they look so good on the camera.
They do. They're fun and vibrant. And they'll just add some cuteness to your summer display.
Really cute.
I think the watermelon is my favorite one.
Yeah, so far honest. I would say I like the watermelon.
But I love the lemons, and I have lemon nails. Somebody said something about my nails. There are lemons, so I've been kind of on a lemon. So everything, the frame, the sticky board, the pins, the floss pack, everything is next Thursday. So you have time to set your alarm, okay? And I feel like we did pretty, large quantities, so I feel like
we'll say a prayer.
We'll say a prayer.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
We really are trying to, we realize we sell out the day of a lot of the time, but we're really trying not to have that problem.
Yeah, and I feel like we've been good. Like the 4th of July release, we did really well.
Yeah.
And even the stitching release.
Just so they know, you can get the flag shirt now.
Yes.
The stock has been listed, and that's the last stock of it.
So pick up your flag shirt for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we really are trying not to run out of stock of stuff the first day. That's our goal. Yeah. And obviously everything you see here, if you're a local, you'll be able to get in our new store. So, and it will be displayed in the store, which I'll do a reset after next week. We'll go in and we'll
put everything
set
out.
all the stuff out so you can see it in person.
All right, so let's talk about the summer sampling. So I started this series a couple of years ago and have been begged to finish it, and it will be finished. The autumn one will also be released this year. So the first one I did, we'll just do a little recap for you guys. This was winter, seasonal sampling, winter. Okay, that was number 1. And then we had spring here, seasonal sampling, spring. And now we have summer. So this, we sent to Faye to finish this for us. And she did a flat fold, tripod finish for us. And this is seasonal sampling summer.
Oh, yeah, so cute.
It is so cute. I love...
Let me know when you're ready to flip.
The colors. I picked some really rosy reds and pinks with some golden yellows and a touch of green, and there's mushrooms and frogs and butterflies and flowers and the wagon. He's either carrying radishes or strawberries. You can decide. Yeah. And then the cute little neighborhood up top. I'm gonna put this down so we can have it on the camera. I actually had this stitched twice because originally I had it stitched in a color palette and it was a little too dark for my liking. So I repicked the colors and this is how it turned out. And I just absolutely adore the mushroom with the frog and this section right here. I just love it so much. And this is my take on summer. I was having such a hard time, with the theme for summer, and then all of a sudden it came to me and I designed it, within an hour. And I was like, okay, this is it. This is what it's supposed to be. And we have the cute little mousey pulling his wagon. We used Classic Colorworks floss for this. So we will have a floss pack.
1 DMC.
And there's 1 DMC.
It's stitched on mushroom. Mushroom 28 count, 2 threads over 2. Connie stitched it.
And Faye finished.
And the stitch count is 118 by 70.
Yes. So there it is, and it's been a long waited stitch for you guys, but I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I can't wait to see you guys stitch this one.
Yeah.
So
really cute and fun.
Yes.
We do have mushroom and Ada, so if you're wanting mushroom and Ada, we do have that. I think we might even, if you want a similar in linen, I would say like platinum. So.
Yep. I love how
those
it
are
turned
really
out.
fun. So, I guess maybe you can anticipate autumn and pick your favorite and start stitching it.
Yes, autumn is done. I need to send that to get finished. I'm excited about the autumn one. It's really cute. Okay, so do you want to switch the camera?
Does anyone want to guess what the next Quaker is? Really quick.
Let's hear your guesses. So this was designed last year, probably last summer, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun getting it designed. And it's really, it matches the summer sampling, the colors. So it would make a great duo piece for your display.
We'll show them together.
Beach is a great guess, and I do want to do I need to do a beach series, you guys. Like,
get on it.
I know. Okay. All right. So when I think of summer, I think of fruit, and who doesn't love a good fruit salad? So this is fruit salad Quaker. And it's so fun, you guys. So this features all the fruits of summer.
Up a little.
Up, okay. We have cherries, we have pineapple, we have raspberries and watermelon and lemons and all of the summer fruits in this Quaker. I feel like if you are a fruit, like everything is about fruit, like my garden variety and all that. It was so fruity. So
all of this will be released next Thursday.
Yes.
All of this is next Thursday.
So I'm going to set it here.
Oh. Lovely. I gotta switch it. So.
This was also stitched on 28 count mushroom. And it was 2 threads over 2. And we use Classic Colorworks floss for this one.
Yep.
And then we did do a hand-dyed rickrack from Color and Cotton.
And you get your, of course, finishing kit for that.
Yes.
So, chart, finishing kit, comes with your backer, your wool, and your floss.
Yes, so it matches so, like, it's so fun and matchy-matchy with the summer sampling. It would make a great companion piece.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun designing this one.
It's so cute.
It's just so summery.
You know, Christy and Anna, they did a fruit salad stitch along last year.
Yes, and I want to show.
Maybe they need to bring that back.
This part, it's hard to see, but this is like a lemon and lime bunting.
That's cute.
At the top.
I like that.
So it's
cute.
so fun. We've got cherries, lime, pineapples. These are my version of a raspberry. These are strawberries. So, and I have some more lemons down there. And this cute watermelon down here. I love that. I love it all. I love it all.
So cute.
So, those are all the new releases for next week. I don't think we've ever really done a summer release before, so it was really fun to do that.
So, yeah, you can get, we'll make a pack for all of the charts.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to order them as a bundle, and instead of adding each one to cart.
Yep.
And that'll be that.
Yes. Yes, everything will be, everything here we will put in our brick and mortar shop on the 12th as well. So it'll be over there. So if you are in the area and want to pick up your stuff, we will have it all in the store. So.
Yes.
Christy said that's her favorite Quaker yet. It was fun. It was fun. I don't know. I love me some fruit. Mm-hmm. Anything fruity.
Heck yeah.
It's a fun theme to do. Okay, should we show our whips and finishes and all that jazz?
Yeah.
I didn't get a ton of stitching done.
I got the most minimal stitching possible.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a kind of a busy weekend, and so I didn't get a ton of stitching done.
I didn't either.
I did restart my Mirabella, and Mom helped me put it on the scroll frame. I had a hard time stitching with the scroll frame because I do not do the sew method like her, and I have a very minimal start, but I ended up putting it back in my hoop. I don't have the picture of my Mirabella, which we just started carrying some Mirabella charts. Katie can link those. They are the Zodiac Girls charts. This isn't a Zodiac Girl. This is called Lilith of Labrador, and I literally, that's my 10 stitches. But I'm literally...
the same thing. It's fine.
Well, I think I'm going to work in the 10 by 10 square. Like, that's what I'm trying to do because it's so... There's so many thread changes, you guys. I am not used to this, and you can barely see what I've done here. But this is how it's going, and it's slow going, and it might be 25 years till I finish this. But that I worked on that. I decided that's going to be my Sunday stitch, where I at least pull that out for like maybe an hour each Sunday and just see where I get.
Well,
And
you inspired me to start I've had this for 2 years.
Oh, did you?
And I finally, now that we have a store, I went in and I kit it. And I'm not doing any of these colors. I pulled all the called for, and I didn't like any of it.
Really?
The only thing I kept was her skin color and like the browns. So I'm changing mine completely. I'm doing pinks and reds in her dress because that's my jam. I bought this cloth at the same time.
Wow, that's going to look so different.
Yeah. So I bought this cloth in Nashville when I picked out the pattern. I cannot remember what it is, who it's by. And I started at the bottom here. And that's my 10 stitches I got done.
So how are you going to know what to switch?
I mapped it out.
You mapped it out.
So what I did, if you guys want some advice, I pulled all of the called for, which is quite a bit. It's all this.
Yeah, that's a lot of colors.
It's all DMC. Now, what I did is I pulled all the floss. I knew the colors I was going for. So I went and looked at what I wanted for her dress. And I pulled all the colors that are in her dress. And then I picked those out. And I wrote notes on everything I changed.
Okay.
So I picked, instead of picking multiple greens, I picked 2 variegated greens. So instead of doing DMC, and I was like, I can shrink down this floss list.
Yeah.
So that's my method of picking my own colors. I pull the called for, I decide what I'm going for, and then I make notes on what I'm using where.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, and this is a hand-dyed cloth. I don't know who it's by. I'm sorry. But it's 32, and it shrunk. So if you ever stitch on hand-dyed, it shrinks. It feels smaller than 32, and I was like, shit, sorry. I was like, oh, sorry. I was like, man, I gotta get readers. Sorry for my language. It has been, and I will say, I don't know who gave me this tip, but my stitching has become much cleaner because they tipped that when you stitch, you don't turn your needle so it doesn't twist as much.
What do you mean?
So I go in and out, in and out. I do the eye of the needle up.
Interesting. So you're not going at an angle? What do you mean? I need to know this because.
So I go in and I just come right back up. And it has helped. My thread is
You're going to have to show me.
And yes, I poke my finger all the time, pushing it back up on the pointy side. So I'm pushing the eye up. I'm going down and up, down and up. I'm never going up and down. I'm not twisting it anymore. And someone tipped
heck, how weird.
And it has made my stitching so much cleaner and easier.
Like, I just finally understood what you were saying.
Like, I feel like I've actually had less too. Like, I'm able to use more thread and not have a big tail. So I'm like getting my biggest bang for my buck. So, anyway.
There are two-sided needles for that.
Ooh. I'll have to try those. It changed my life, you guys. So I've been stitching that way, and it has been a much cleaner experience.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading the comments. I am working on my American Celebration. That's what I worked on the most. It may not look like I did much, but I finished this flag, and I started this one, and this is where I was going. And I should have this row done by the end of the month, which is my goal.
Can anyone comment the two-sided needle if they know the brand? Thank you.
Yeah. So there is my American Celebration. And yeah, I feel like I am on task with that. I am on task.
So I started last night a new one that so I bought this cloth at Stitch West, and it's live and dye.
That is like a mermaid special.
This is the cloth I was talking about that I've been hoarding. It's live and dye LA, Lugana, Opal, 28 count, Winter in My Heart. And then someone at the last Stitch West gave us an end cut of dyed floss. I have no idea who she was. And I started stitching Lindsay's Dragonfly. And this is for me. Like, I was like, this is something, and it's got purples, pinks, and like oranges in it. And I was like, I've been waiting for something. I just wanted it to be like bright and colorful. And I was like, perfect. And I stitched that last night.
That's going to be awesome.
And it's Lindsay's Dragonfly pattern that's free on our Facebook group. And it's for me. It was so fun stitching it last night to see the variegation. And then
I love that you were gifted the floss.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And it's super pretty. It's super cool looking. And I was like, and I really enjoyed stitching this. I've already stitched it once. And I clipped where I learned my lesson. I clipped a little notch where my top is because can't tell you how many times I've had that problem.
Yeah.
But it's sparkly and it's just like bright and happy, and it makes my like teenage heart really happy.
I can't wait to see how
it's really pretty cloth.
I love that. That is so beautiful.
So there's that. And then we have some finishes. I have one fully finished that Karen finished for me.
Awesome.
And this has been sitting for about 5 years. But it's Lindsay's Double Toil and Trouble. And we framed it. I picked a color conversion. And I have no idea. I think that's mushroom. I don't really know the cloth. But I'm excited to finally have a full finish. And we're just going to throw it in the store for now.
Yeah. That's awesome. Karen did a great job getting that framed for us.
So cute. So that'll go down to the shop today. And then she finished 2 of Mom's, which one is the Lori Holt houses. I have no idea what this is called, but it's all the houses. All these frames are from Hobby Lobby. Isn't that cute? Sorry, the lights are glaring. I have no idea if really Mom did called for. I would assume she did.
I think she did called for. She generally does the called for when she does her Lori Holt.
DNC. And it turned out really cute. Our Lori Holt section is quite large at the store. So,
yeah.
And then, so that'll go down today. I'll get it hung up. And then lastly, we did a stitch along with this one, Pretty in Pink by Stacey Nash. Mom finished, called for on, I think she did that on Wheat 28.
Yeah, that looks
like and a Hobby Lobby frame. And that was a stitch along with Mom, like a couple of years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
So that turned out really cute.
We need to do another stitch along with Mom.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
What pattern do you guys want to do? We should figure that out and do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Those are going to look great in the store. It's been fun to have every week Karen's finished something new.
I know.
I think that's it. Is that it?
The rest we have our finishes. We decided to do like pillows or so we can do that next.
Oh, okay.
We have a big stack of stuff that can be like pillow finished.
Mm.
So, anyways.
Awesome. Do we have a Free Pattern Friday kit here?
Oh, no. Free Pattern Friday kit is still available.
Don't forget to pick up your Free Pattern Friday kit for quilting.
Next week you'll get the free pattern and you can start your kit. Start your project. And it's super freaking cute. It's so cute and bright and patriotic.
Yes.
We still have this kit, Fly the Flag, we restocked.
This one is so fun.
We also restocked USA.
This one has done very well. It's such a fun piece. Yeah.
And that's been down at the store and done really well too. And then this Star Spangled got restocked.
So all your patriotic.
So these are the last restocks of all these kits.
Yeah.
And then Lindsay picked out a bunch of cute stuff in re-kit.
So one of the most popular things at our store have been the alphabet series, my quilting alphabet series. Everyone picks up a kit for these. And this one is S's for spool. And so we re-kit this one. And we did it in Sweetwater fabric.
Yeah, we can write down. It's so cute.
Yes, I love the colors.
And it matches, in my opinion, the rules.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you wanted to make this to display with all your stitching stuff, I think it would look really cute together.
I love that one. And then, do you want to show the bundle?
Okay, yes. And we have another patriotic bundle I picked out. A bunch of just miscellaneous fabrics I put together, and this is just so magical. I don't know why. I really like it. But there's this like flag on star print. This really pretty, creamy. This one.
Those are like tonal flags.
Yeah, I love the pinwheels. I thought that was a nice touch.
I like the pinwheel too. That's cute.
The dot. Another mini little stars. And then the blue. I just think that's so pretty. And so that would be really fun. You could make, I had someone come in and they wanted the F is for flag. I know we're going to kit that. We are kitting that.
Yeah.
But you could use this too.
You could use this too.
As a fat quarter could make any of your minis, honestly.
For sure. For sure.
So, That one turned out really cute.
The new Snowman 2025, that will be released in July.
Yeah. For Christmas in July.
Yep. And I just did all the photography. It is adorable. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's so cute.
Yes.
So cute. All right, and then lastly, we rekit this one. I forget what this is called, Emily.
I don't know.
Be Humble.
Be Humble.
And I love how it turned out.
It's so cute. So
if you do stitch the bees, you need
this
this.
kit will come out tomorrow in our quilting newsletter. And you can buy the PDF now. Same with the spool.
Yep.
Same with any of our kits. Like, you can get the patterns.
Yeah.
Super cute. Oh, I did work on a quilt over the weekend. But it's just blocks. I'm working on a patchwork that I just cut a bunch of flannel we had up. So I did sew for the first time in like a year.
For the first time in forever.
Yep. It was nice.
I've been wanting to get my sewing machine out. So I have just an issue though, because I don't have a sewing room. And so if I want to sew at home,
pull it all
I gotta pull it all out, put it on my kitchen table.
And I have a sewing.
And so it's like, do I just bring my sewing machine here and like put it in the shop? So it's in the shop so Karen can sew when it's slow. Like she can work on shop samples and stuff. But I've wanted to sew. I've wanted to make things, not just quilts. Like I wanted to make a drum bag for my drum.
Oh, yes. That'd be cool.
Like, I don't even know where to start with that, but that's like something I want to do. But
that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
Yes. And just making bags, period. I did a bag making stage many years ago, and that was a lot of fun. It's like a rabbit hole once you learn the basics of making a bag and understand. Because every bag, like once you understand the technique of making a bag, you can make anything, any bag. It's so awesome. And I want to get back into that. We should have a sewing day and do bags.
So what I did, Karen was by herself Saturday at the store, and I was on call to help her. And I was like, I'm just gonna go down, let her know I'm here if she needs help, and I'm just gonna sew. So that's what I did, and it worked out good. So she didn't end up needing my help, so I left halfway through the day. And I think that's what I'll do if I'm like on call, is just come down here and sew. I think that's what I'm gonna try and do.
That'll be good. So I need to get I want to start sewing something.
And the store has been open 3 weeks now. I think we've got it down.
Our grand opening is July 10th.
Yes.
We have a lot of fun things planned.
Yeah.
So
we hope if you can come.
If you can come, we would love, love, love to see you. We're going to be doing a live ribbon cutting. For the store, prizes.
Make and takes, and some treats, and just shop till you drop. Kind of weekend. So and our whole family will be here, and you get to meet all of us, and
and that's just a treat.
That's the treat. Just kidding. Anyway, we did do a giveaway.
Yes, we did. We did a free Pattern Friday kit. It
was like P Happy
2451.
Happy spelled with 1 P.
Yep. What should we give away?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, let's give away one of the patriotic bundles.
Okay.
We'll do that. So, leave a comment below after the video, not on the live.
Yeah.
So what are your plans this weekend, Emily?
So I'm driving up north Sunday to my dad's to drop Sawyer off, my son, who's almost 13, to hang out with him for a week, and then his other grandma in Idaho is gonna pick him up, and then he'll spend like 2-3 weeks there, like 2 weeks, and then we'll go back and pick him up. And so we're just spending the night. We're gonna spend the night up in Heber and then just drive home the next day. So that's it.
That's a quick trip.
Yeah.
But it'll be good.
Yeah. Joe has never been to our house up there.
Oh, cool.
The house we grew up in. So I was like, well, let's just drive him there. Because normally I meet halfway with either my dad or Sharon, and I was like, no, let's just drive all the way, and then I can show you the house I grew up in and hang out with Dad and Brayden, and Dylan's there, Katie's son, and Sawyer will be there, and I think we're just going to hang out, maybe get dinner, and yeah. I think the next day we'll take our time coming home.
Nice.
Like, and maybe stop. I want to stop and eat at that yummy little restaurant we stopped in Fillmore, Utah.
Was that Fillmore?
I think so. It was Fillmore.
It was a tiny hole in the wall.
It reminded me of going to a drive-in with cars. Like, it was so cute and so delicious. Like a little mom and pop burger joint. And it was
good.
Yummy. In fact, I'm making myself hungry and I'll think about it. So
that does sound good.
I think I'm gonna stop there. I was like, it's a fun, either on the way or they'll probably be closed Sunday, and then just like, I don't know, I think we'll just take our time coming home and like have fun and look at stuff or stop and shop, or I don't know. I'm trying to do a no spend June.
Oh wow.
So I'm trying not buy anything in June that's not like groceries, gas, and bills. We'll see how that works out. Anyway.
We had a question. Does the 2025 snowman have a finishing piece made by your dad? Yes, it does. And he's working on those right now.
And we'll be selling the kits.
Yes.
We will sell the kits. So. I'm looking at it right now. Lindsay staged it and photographed it, and it's so cute.
It's cute. We will be revealing the sip and stitch next week.
What are you doing?
What am I doing this weekend? Honestly, I don't have any like major plans. I think maybe some pool time.
That sounds nice.
So I'm going to Hawaii at the end of the month, and so I've been trying to find cute swimsuits and dresses, and I've been doing some online shopping, but I might go look this weekend for some cute swimsuits. Like, I don't feel like you can have too many when you go on
you live in the desert too.
Tropical vacation.
A warm spot.
I'm so excited. If you guys have any like must-see things, we are going to Maui.
Nice.
And yes, at the end of the month. I'm so excited. Like, it's like a countdown. So yeah, I don't have anything crazy going on. I just pretty boring. Honestly. Pretty boring this weekend.
We meet with Moda today.
Yes, our Moda rep will be here.
We'll
go
through the next catalog.
Ordering the next catalog. Kim is going to be there in Hawaii.
We didn't say this.
What?
We are selling floss now, which you guys know. We put it in the newsletter though, and we restocked a lot of cross-stitch cloth.
Yes, so floss, we are selling Classic Color Weeks and Weeks Dye Works on online store.
Yeah. So you can, and we're working on getting DMC online, and then we'll go from there if we decide to do more lines of floss for sell by the skein online. It's actually done really well, and I think too more varieties of cloth. We're trying to just be really stocked on all that stuff. So
like, do you guys want to see like more hand dyed cloth in our online shop?
It's just hard to get quantity of that.
Yeah. It's hard to get large bulk quantity.
Yeah.
But it is something.
We can definitely.
Yeah.
I know that. So in our store, we have 10 count to 40 count in cloth. Like 10 to 40 is the range. Someone did come in asking for 46, so I was going to tell Katie.
46?
Yeah. I think we should try and get a few different variety colors in 46. And is it 50?
I think, how high does it go? I mean,
I don't know.
What is the highest count somebody has stitched on? I truly am wondering.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah.
That is wild. I just started stitching. I did start stitching the Free Stitch Friday, and I picked the linen. And I'm doing 1 strand over 2.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually, I have a question for you guys. I had it hooped, so my cloth was one way, and it felt like it was going the wrong direction.
Huh.
Like the weave felt like it was going the wrong direction. Is that, like, was I just imagining that? So when I turned it, so the selvage was actually on top, it felt better to me. I don't know if that, I'm just really not familiar with linen on that, in that aspect, but it did feel like it had a direction.
I do want to tell you guys, for the store, we just ordered for the store, if you're shopping at the store, wool. That has been like the number one thing that people have come in and asked for here. So we actually got Weeks Dye Works wool on order for like wool applique. And then we also got the Weeks, what is it called? Did we order
the Pearl Collection.
We ordered Weeks Pearl Collection for the store, so that will be an addition. And we ordered a bunch of Just Another Button Companies pins and like sprinkle packs to put in the store. So that's an update for the store. We are getting Halloween and Christmas fabric in, so I actually took over a fabric line to the store. It's the Happy
Home Sweet
Haunt by Stacy Eister. I can't
Stacy SU
by Moda.
I don't know if I'm saying that
and
right.
It's adorable. Karen's been making little doll panels, and they're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
So we will have that on, like, inside our store. So, yeah.
Everyone is saying 56 count is the highest. That is wild to me. Mm-hmm. Like, just like looking at this 36 count, and I do wear readers, but I would have to go to like a 4 magnifier to see 56, I feel like.
Anyway. Yep.
Linen does have a direction, Stephanie says.
Oh.
I feel like it did, and I was
I
like,
would imagine it's how you comes off the bolt.
As soon as I turned it, I was like, okay, this feels better to me.
So you did it so
I did it so my selvage was on the top, and
that makes sense because that's how it's on the bolt.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm learning more about linen, and I'm not opposed to trying higher counts. I want to finish something on the 36 count, and then maybe I will graduate to 40 count eventually. I don't know. We'll see.
Very nice.
I do like the fact that on 36 you only use 1 strand of floss.
I like using 1 strand, yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah.
So, anyway. All right. Well, it's been fun. Don't forget, next week we have our summer release, the Quaker, the seasonal sampling summer, and the garden variety is all going to be released with all of the floss and the embellishments and the frames. All of that will be on our website next Thursday. Yeah. And don't forget to order your flag shirt.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend, and we will see you guys next week.
Okay. Yeah, bye.
Bye.